Number 1.
1926 Ford Model T Touring. Price: $21,995. Location: Atlanta. Step back into American automotive history with this remarkable 1926 Ford Model T Touring. Priced at $21,995 and located in Atlanta, this classic Ford is a true piece of the American road story. The Model T changed the automobile forever. It brought reliable transportation to everyday Americans and became one of the most recognizable cars ever built. Nearly a century later, its unmistakable design still commands attention wherever it goes. Under the hood is an inline-four engine, paired with an automatic transmission. The listing shows just 1 mile, with mileage noted as unknown, making this an especially interesting opportunity for collectors and classic car enthusiasts. But this isn't simply about numbers. It's about owning a piece of history. The tall, elegant touring body, classic Ford styling, and unmistakable vintage character give this Model T the kind of presence modern cars simply cannot reproduce. Imagine pulling into a local car show, classic car gathering, or weekend cruise behind the wheel of a Ford that helped define the early American automobile. This is the kind of vehicle that starts conversations. It's the kind of car people stop to photograph. And it's the kind of classic that becomes more than transportation. It becomes a story you can own. If you're searching for an affordable entry into early American automotive history, this 1926 Ford Model T Touring deserves your attention. At $21,995 in Atlanta, this is an opportunity to put a genuine piece of Ford history in your collection. Classic design, historic significance, endless character. The Model T didn't just become an automobile. It became an American legend. If this one catches your eye, don't wait too long. Cars like this don't come around every day.
Number 2.
1927 Chevrolet Capital Tourer. Price $35,000. Location: United States. Step back into the golden age of American motoring with this beautiful 1927 Chevrolet Capital Tourer. Offered at $35,000, this four-door tourer combines authentic pre-war character with years of vintage touring history. The car was acquired roughly 2 decades ago by its late owner and was driven in numerous vintage Chevrolet Club of America events and tours. Today, it is being offered from the owner's estate with a binder of documentation and a clean Texas title. Under the hood is a replacement 2.8-liter inline-four source from a 1928 Chevrolet and installed in 2002. Power is delivered through a 3-speed manual transmission, giving this Chevrolet the classic driving experience enthusiasts love. The exterior was repainted in 2004 in elegant gray with black fenders and pinstripes. It features a black soft top, chrome bumpers, dual side mirrors, triple rear stoplights, 21-inch wood-spoke wheels, and a full-size rear-mounted spare. The mechanical history is equally impressive. Brake bands were replaced in 2008, rear drums in 2009, and the front suspension was reportedly overhauled in 2019. Inside, the cabin was reupholstered in 2010 with black vinyl bench seating, matching door panels, and square weave carpets. A wood-rimmed steering wheel and vintage metal dashboard complete the period-correct atmosphere. The 5-digit odometer shows approximately 3,000 miles, although total mileage is unknown. This isn't just an old Chevrolet. It's a genuine piece of American automotive history with a documented touring past, classic styling, and unmistakable 1920s character. If you're a collector, vintage Chevrolet enthusiast, or simply someone who appreciates cars with a story, this 1927 Chevrolet Capital Tourer deserves a serious look. $35,000. A rare opportunity to own a pre-war Chevrolet that was built for the open road and has already proven it belongs there.
Number 3.
1928 Nash Model 328 Landau. Price $16,800. Location: Sonoma, California. Step back into the golden age of American motoring with this beautifully restored 1928 Nash Model 328 Landau. Offered at just $16,800, this rare classic combines elegant pre-war styling with the character that collectors love. Finished in a striking blue exterior with a refined gray cloth interior, this Nash has the presence of a true vintage automobile. Under the hood is a rebuilt inline-4 engine, paired with a manual transmission and rear-wheel drive. The engine is running, giving you the opportunity to enjoy this piece of American automotive history rather than simply display it. The odometer shows 59,400 miles, and the car carries a clear title. Its fully restored condition and excellent exterior make this Nash especially appealing for collectors looking for something distinctive. The Landau body style gives this Nash a sophisticated profile, while the classic details remind you just how different American automobiles looked nearly a century ago. This isn't just an old car. It's a piece of 1920s American history, rare, elegant, and ready for its next chapter. At $16,800 in Sonoma, California, this 1928 Nash Model 328 Landau offers classic car character without stepping into the extreme collector car price range. If you appreciate rare pre-war automobiles, distinctive styling, and genuine vintage character, this Nash deserves your attention. 1928 Nash Model 328 Landau. Fully restored, beautifully presented, and ready to turn heads wherever it goes.
Number 4.
1929 Chevrolet Series AC International Sedan. Price $16,500. Location United States. Own a true piece of American automotive history with this stunning 1929 Chevrolet Series AC International Sedan. Priced at just $16,500, this four-door Sedan brings classic pre-war Chevrolet style together with award-winning history. Finished in beautiful green with teal pinstriping and contrasting black fenders, this Chevrolet has the unmistakable look of a vintage American automobile. Chrome bumpers, a classic radiator surround, 20-inch disc wheels, running boards, and a central taillight complete the iconic appearance. Under the hood is a 194 cubic inch inline-6 rated at 46 horsepower, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission driving the rear wheels. The selling dealer notes recent engine and radiator service, while recommending a carburetor rebuild before regular use. Inside, you'll find black upholstery on the front and rear bench seats, matching interior panels, and a wood-rimmed steering wheel. The original-style dashboard features an 80 miles per hour speedometer and auxiliary gauges. The 5-digit odometer shows approximately 36,000 miles, although total mileage is unknown. But here's what makes this Chevrolet even more special. It earned an ACA National First Prize and a Carolina Region Senior Award in 1984. Those prestigious awards are included with the sale. Add in the black soft top, side curtains, 4-wheel mechanical drum brakes, Chevrolet-branded hubcaps, and a clean Florida title, and you've got a classic with serious collector appeal. At $16,500, this 1929 Chevrolet Series AC International Sedan is more than transportation. It's nearly a century of American automotive history, rare, elegant, award-winning, and ready for its next owner. If you're looking for a vintage Chevrolet that stands out from the crowd, this Sedan deserves a serious look.
Number 5.
1930 Plymouth Roadster. Price $35,000. Location Orange, Connecticut. Step into the golden age of American motoring with this beautifully restored 1930 Plymouth Roadster. Priced at $35,000 and located in Orange, Connecticut, this classic convertible delivers the timeless style and character that collectors look for. Finished in an elegant tan exterior with a contrasting black interior, this Plymouth has been fully restored and presents in excellent condition. The open-top Roadster design gives it an unmistakable pre-war presence. Long lines, classic proportions, and pure vintage American style. Under the hood is a running inline-4 engine paired with a manual transmission, delivering the authentic driving experience of the early 1930s. The odometer reads 0, so mileage is not available. The car also comes with a clear title, adding confidence for its next owner. But this Plymouth is about more than numbers. It's about the experience. Imagine cruising down a quiet American road with the top down, surrounded by the sound and character of a genuine 1930 automobile. This is the kind of classic that turns an ordinary drive into an event. Fully restored. Excellent exterior condition. Running engine. Manual transmission. Convertible body. Clear title. And at $35,000, This 1930 Plymouth Roadster is ready for someone who understands that great classics aren't simply purchased, they're preserved, driven, and enjoyed. If you're searching for a distinctive pre-war American convertible with timeless style, this Plymouth Roadster deserves your attention. 1930 Plymouth Roadster. Restored, elegant, and ready to make history again.
Number 6.
1931 Hudson 8 Rumble Seat 3-Window Coupe. Price $24,900. Location St. Louis, Missouri. Step back into the golden age of American automobiles with this striking 1931 Hudson 8 Rumble Seat 3-Window Coupe. Priced at $24,900 and located in St. Louis, Missouri, this Hudson delivers the rare combination of classic pre-war styling, distinctive design, and genuine collector appeal. Finished in a beautiful royal blue exterior, this 3-window coupe has the presence of a true 1930s American classic. The elegant body lines and compact coupe profile create a look that stands apart from the ordinary. And then there's the rumble seat, a signature feature that captures the spirit of an era when driving was an experience, not simply a way to get somewhere. This Hudson is listed with 0 miles on the odometer, making the mileage history unavailable. It is identified by stock number 3126 and VIN 9289926. The Hudson name carries a unique place in American automotive history, and this 1931 Model 8 represents an era when manufacturers were building automobiles with personality, craftsmanship, and unmistakable character. At $24,900, this is an opportunity to own something far more interesting than a modern vehicle. It's a piece of pre-war American history with the kind of styling that gets attention wherever it goes. Imagine this royal blue coupe arriving at a classic car show, the 3-window body catching everyone's eye, while the rumble seat tells the story of another generation of American motoring. If you're a collector looking for something distinctive, uncommon, and full of vintage character, this 1931 Hudson deserves a serious look. 1931 Hudson 8 Rumble Seat 3-Window Coupe. Rare style, timeless presence, and American history ready for its next chapter.
Number 7.
1932 Buick Victoria Restomod. Price $26,995. Location Atlanta. Meet a classic with a modern attitude. The 1932 Buick Victoria Restomod. Priced at $26,995 and located in Atlanta. This stunning build combines the unmistakable elegance of a 1930s Buick with modern performance and drivability. Under the hood is a powerful 4.8-liter Vortec engine, paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission with overdrive. That means classic style on the outside, but a much more modern driving experience behind the wheel. The Victoria body delivers the presence you expect from a true American pre-war classic. Its vintage proportions and unmistakable silhouette make it impossible to confuse with anything on the road today. And this isn't simply an old Buick preserved in time. It's a Restomod built for enthusiasts who want the best of both worlds. Classic American character combined with modernized mechanical performance. The odometer shows 0 miles, with mileage listed as unknown, so the focus here is the build itself and the experience it delivers. At $26,995, this 1932 Buick Victoria Restomod offers serious visual impact without the price tag of many high-end custom classics. Imagine pulling into a cruise night or classic car show. The vintage Buick styling gets the attention, then the Vortec power and modern transmission reveal that this isn't your grandfather's Buick. It's classic American design with a modern heartbeat. If you want a pre-war classic that stands out, delivers attitude, and brings modern performance into a legendary body style, this Buick deserves a closer look. 1932 Buick Victoria Restomod. Classic beauty, modern power, and built to make an entrance.
Number 8.
1933 Ford Coupe. Price $59,000. Location O'Fallon, Illinois. Here's your chance to own a seriously striking piece of American automotive history. The 1933 Ford Coupe. Priced at $59,000 and located in O'Fallon, Illinois. This Ford delivers the unmistakable attitude and timeless styling that makes pre-war Fords so desirable. Finished in a deep red Merlot exterior with a bold red and black interior, this coupe has the presence of a true showstopper. The automatic transmission adds modern convenience while keeping the focus where it belongs. The experience of driving a beautifully crafted classic Ford. The odometer shows 20,700 miles, giving this coupe an added point of interest for collectors and enthusiasts. This isn't just another vintage automobile. The 1933 Ford represents an important era in American automotive design, when cars began developing the bold proportions and distinctive styling that would define the decade. From the moment you see the sweeping body lines to the rich Merlot finish and dramatic interior, this Ford commands attention. Imagine arriving at a classic car gathering in this machine. Heads turn, cameras come out, conversations start. At $59,000, this 1933 Ford Coupe is aimed at the enthusiast who wants something special, something with presence, personality, and undeniable American character. If you're searching for a pre-war Ford that looks exceptional and stands apart from the crowd, this one deserves a serious look. 1933 Ford Coupe, bold, beautiful, and built to make an impression wherever it goes.
Number 9.
1934 Chevrolet Master Deluxe. Price $26,900. Location Newfield, New Jersey. Step back into the golden age of American automobiles with this beautiful 1934 Chevrolet Master Deluxe. Priced at $26,900 and located in Newfield, New Jersey, this classic Chevrolet delivers timeless pre-war styling with a bold and distinctive presence. Finished in classic black with a striking mint interior, this Master Deluxe creates a sophisticated contrast that immediately catches the eye. Inside, the mint-colored cabin adds a unique vintage character, while the automatic transmission brings added convenience to the driving experience. The odometer shows 30,509 miles, giving this Chevrolet an impressive sense of history and authenticity. The 1934 Master Deluxe represents an important chapter in Chevrolet's history, combining elegant bodywork with the unmistakable design language of 1930s American automobiles. This is the kind of car that doesn't need to be loud to get attention. Its classic proportions, dramatic black exterior, and unusual mint interior make it stand out naturally. Imagine pulling into a classic car cruise or local show. The long hood, vintage silhouette, and beautiful color combination instantly transport you back to another era. At $26,900, this 1934 Chevrolet Master Deluxe offers collectors and enthusiasts an opportunity to own a genuine piece of American automotive history without stepping into the extreme collector car price range. If you're looking for a pre-war Chevrolet with distinctive styling, strong visual appeal, and plenty of vintage character, this Master Deluxe deserves a serious look. 1934 Chevrolet Master Deluxe. Classic American style, unforgettable colors, and nearly a century of automotive history waiting for its next owner.
Number 10.
1940 Ford Coupe. Price $26,995. Location United States. This is not just a classic Ford. This is a show-stopping custom build, the 1940 Ford Coupe. Priced at $26,995, this fresh professional build was crafted by CMX Customs in Summerville, South Carolina, with an incredible 1,600 hours invested into the project. The all-steel body has been expertly modified and finished in a stunning custom avocado green exterior. Every detail was designed to make this Ford stand out. Under the hood is where the real attitude begins. A 6.0-liter LS2 all-aluminum V8 paired with a 4L60E 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission. Power goes through a Ford 9-inch heavy-duty rear axle, while power rack and pinion steering, adjustable coilover shocks, and four-wheel disc brakes deliver modern performance and control. The custom chassis is a full-fat man powder-coated setup, built to support this incredible combination of classic styling and modern engineering. Inside, you'll find a full custom toffee-colored bucket seat interior, power windows, air conditioning, and a double-DN Pioneer stereo with Bluetooth and a backup camera. Even the details are exceptional. Hand-built polished aluminum body trim, custom French Corvette rear taillights, polished Halabrand aluminum wheels, and 3-bar knockoffs. With just 8 test miles, this is essentially a fresh build waiting for its first real owner. It comes with a South Carolina title, and the vehicle has received a comprehensive multi-point inspection. At $26,995, this 1940 Ford Coupe delivers the perfect combination of vintage American design, modern V8 power, custom craftsmanship, and serious street presence. If you want a classic Ford that doesn't simply turn heads, but stops traffic, this is the one. 1940 Ford Coupe. 1,600 hours of craftsmanship. LS2 V8 power. Modern performance. Unmistakable custom style. This isn't just a car. It's a rolling piece of American automotive art.
Number 11.
1941 Lincoln Zephyr. Price $34,950. Location Eustis, Florida. Meet a true American design icon. The beautifully restored 1941 Lincoln Zephyr. Priced at $34,950 and located in Eustis, Florida, this stunning Zephyr combines legendary pre-war Lincoln styling with a remarkable collection of modern conveniences. Finished in a brilliant bright yellow exterior with a sophisticated black and gray interior, this coupe commands attention from every angle. Under the hood is a replacement V8 engine that is running and paired with an automatic transmission, sending power to the rear wheels. But this Lincoln goes far beyond beautiful styling. It features air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, power windows, and even power seats, bringing an impressive level of comfort and convenience to a classic automobile from the early 1940s. Inside, the cloth upholstery and bucket seats create a comfortable and distinctive cabin, while the excellent restored condition makes this Zephyr ready to be enjoyed. The odometer shows 28,000 miles, and the vehicle comes with a clear title. The Lincoln Zephyr was known for its streamlined design, and this 1941 example captures that spirit perfectly. The flowing body lines, dramatic front end, and bold yellow finish give it a presence that few vintage cars can match. Imagine arriving at a classic car show in this machine. It's impossible to overlook. At $34,950, this 1941 Lincoln Zephyr offers a rare opportunity to own a fully restored American classic with V8 power, automatic transmission, and modern comfort features. If you're looking for something elegant, distinctive, and genuinely different from the usual classic cars, this Zephyr deserves your attention. 1941 Lincoln Zephyr. Fully restored, beautifully presented, loaded with features, and ready to turn heads for years to come.
Number 12.
1946 Chevrolet Stylemaster. Price $34,888. Location Woodland Hills, California. Step into post-war American automotive history with this beautifully restored 1946 Chevrolet Stylemaster. Priced at $34,888 and located in Woodland Hills, California, this classic Chevrolet delivers timeless styling, authentic character, and impressive presentation. Finished in a beautiful blue exterior with a contrasting tan cloth interior, this Stylemaster has been fully restored and presents in mint condition. Under the hood is a rebuilt inline-six engine that is running and paired with a manual transmission. This combination delivers the genuine driving character of a classic Chevrolet from the post-war era. The odometer shows just 3,050 miles, adding even more interest to an already exceptional automobile. Inside, the tan cloth upholstery creates a warm, inviting cabin that perfectly complements the blue exterior. Every detail reflects the charm of a simpler era in American motoring. And this isn't simply an old Chevrolet sitting in a garage. It's a fully restored classic, ready to be enjoyed, displayed, and appreciated. Imagine cruising through California with the smooth character of a vintage inline-six, the classic Chevrolet styling drawing attention everywhere you go. The Stylemaster name represents an important moment in Chevrolet history, the return of American automotive production after World War II. This 1946 example carries that history with unmistakable presence. With a clear title, mint exterior condition, rebuilt engine, and fully restored history, this Chevrolet is ready for its next chapter. At $34,888, this 1946 Chevrolet Stylemaster offers collectors an opportunity to own a beautifully presented piece of American history. If you're searching for a classic Chevrolet with authentic post-war character, strong presentation, and genuine collector appeal, This Stylemaster deserves a serious look. 1946 Chevrolet Stylemaster. Fully restored, rebuilt inline-six, beautiful colors, and timeless American style.
Number 13.
1947 Oldsmobile Special Series 66 Club Coupe. Price $25,995. Location Charlotte. Take a step back into classic American motoring with this distinctive 1947 Oldsmobile Special Series 66 Club Coupe. Priced at $25,995 and located in Charlotte, this Oldsmobile combines timeless post-war styling with the power and presence of a modernized drivetrain. Under the hood is a muscular 350 cubic inch V8, paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. That combination gives this vintage Oldsmobile the kind of power and drivability enthusiasts can appreciate. The Club Coupe body delivers classic proportions, a strong road presence, and unmistakable 1940s American character. The odometer shows 83,487 miles, with total mileage listed as unknown. The vehicle is offered as stock number 9358 CHA. What makes this Oldsmobile especially interesting is the contrast between its classic exterior character and the 350 V8 power underneath. It's the kind of car that can satisfy both the traditional classic car enthusiast and the driver who wants something with a little more muscle. Imagine cruising down the highway in a genuine 1947 American coupe, hearing that V8 come alive and watching people turn their heads. At $25,995, this Oldsmobile offers an opportunity to own a unique piece of American automotive history without sacrificing performance. It's stylish, it's powerful, and it has the personality that modern cars simply can't replicate. If you're looking for a classic coupe with serious V8 attitude and unmistakable post-war American character, this 1947 Oldsmobile Special Series 66 deserves a closer look. 1947 Oldsmobile Special Series 66 Club Coupe, classic American style with 350 V8 power, ready to make its next chapter unforgettable.
Number 14.
1948 Plymouth Special Deluxe Club Coupe. Price $14,000. Location United States. Here's an incredible opportunity to own a true piece of post-war American automotive history. The 1948 Plymouth Special Deluxe Club Coupe. Offered at $14,000 with no reserve, this classic Plymouth delivers vintage style, practical upgrades, and plenty of character at an attractive price. Finished in blue over blue cloth upholstery, this Club Coupe has the unmistakable look of a late 1940s American automobile. Chrome accents, ribbed bumpers, rear fender skirts, dual spotlights, side mirrors, and LED taillights give this Plymouth a distinctive presence. Under the hood is a 218 cubic inch inline-six paired with a 3-speed manual transmission with overdrive, sending power to the rear wheels. This Plymouth also features several upgrades, including vented front disc brakes, dual exhaust outlets, a 12-volt electrical system, and aftermarket air conditioning. Inside, you'll find front and rear bench seats finished in blue cloth, a wood-look dashboard with chrome accents, a dashboard-mounted compass, lap belts, and a column shifter. The 5-digit odometer shows approximately 72,000 miles, although true mileage is unknown. The current owner has performed important mechanical work, including freeing stuck valves, rebuilding the carburetor, and replacing ignition points, spark plugs, and the radiator cap. And because this is a no-reserve offering, the final price could make this an especially interesting opportunity for a classic car enthusiast. Included with the sale are 2 spare radios, service manuals, a service invoice, and a Virginia title. At $14,000, this 1948 Plymouth Special Deluxe Club Coupe offers vintage American style, 6-cylinder character, manual overdrive, and a long list of useful upgrades. If you're looking for an affordable classic with personality and plenty of room to make it your own, this Plymouth deserves your attention. 1948 Plymouth Special Deluxe Club Coupe. Classic post-war style, unique upgrades, and offered with no reserve.
Number 15.
1949 Buick Super Sedan. Price $12,000. Location United States. Looking for a classic American cruiser with serious V8 attitude? Meet this 1949 Buick Super Sedan, offered at just $12,000. This Buick combines unmistakable late 1940s styling with a 305 cubic inch V8 and a 3-speed automatic transmission. Finished in a deep burgundy exterior over a bold red vinyl interior, this Super has the presence of a true American classic. The 305 V8 was installed under previous ownership and is upgraded with an Edelbrock Performer EPS intake manifold and a 4-barrel Edelbrock carburetor. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a 3-speed automatic transmission. And this Buick isn't simply about horsepower. It has been upgraded for modern cruising. The car features modified suspension and steering components, refurbished drum brakes, a front suspension and rear differential source from a 1970 Chevrolet Nova, and refurbished rear suspension. The exterior is loaded with classic Buick character. Painted bumpers, chrome trim, the iconic gunsight hood ornament, rear fender skirts, and a side-opening hood. Inside, you'll find red vinyl front and rear bench seats, an aftermarket AM/FM radio with digital display, and Global Air aftermarket air conditioning. The odometer shows approximately 71,000 miles, although total mileage is unknown. Maintenance under current ownership reportedly includes a tune-up, replacement wiring harness, air conditioning repairs and recharge, plus suspension work. There are some imperfections, including blemishes on the rocker panels, and some dashboard switches are inoperative. But that also leaves room for the next owner to make this Buick truly their own. At $12,000, this 1949 Buick Super offers something increasingly hard to find: classic American style, V8 power, and an affordable entry into the vintage car world. If you want a big, bold Buick with attitude and plenty of potential, this Super Sedan deserves a serious look. 1949 Buick Super Sedan, 305 V8 power, unmistakable Buick styling, and priced at just $12,000.
Number 16.
1950 Ford Custom Deluxe. Price $24,996. Location United States. Step into the classic era of American motoring with this beautifully restored 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe convertible. Priced at $24,996, this Ford is the perfect combination of timeless styling, authentic mechanicals, and classic open-air driving. This Custom Deluxe has benefited from a complete ground-up restoration, bringing its iconic 1950s appearance back to life. Finished in a rich maroon exterior, the car features a color-keyed cloth convertible top with a glass rear window and a beautifully coordinated maroon and tan interior. Under the hood is the correct 239 cubic inch Ford flathead V8, paired with the correct 3-speed manual transmission. This is the classic Ford combination enthusiasts love: simple, mechanical, and unmistakably authentic. The 15-inch wheels complete the period-correct appearance, giving this convertible the stance and character of a genuine early 1950s American classic. The odometer shows just 5,690 miles, adding even more interest to this already impressive restoration. Imagine lowering the top, starting that legendary flathead V8, and cruising down the road in a beautifully restored Ford from the dawn of the 1950s. This isn't just a vintage car. It's a piece of American automotive culture. A car that represents an era when design was bold, chrome was everywhere, and driving was an experience. At $24,996, this 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe convertible offers collectors and enthusiasts a rare opportunity to own a ground-up restored classic with the correct V8, correct manual transmission, and timeless styling. If you're looking for an authentic Ford with beautiful presentation and genuine vintage character, this one deserves your attention. 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe, ground-up restored, flathead V8 power, classic convertible style, and ready to cruise into its next chapter.
Number 17.
1951 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Price $38,496. Location Reading, Pennsylvania. Step into the world of American luxury with this striking 1951 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Priced at $38,496 and located in Reading, Pennsylvania, this Cadillac represents an era when American automobiles were designed to make a statement. Finished in a bold yellow exterior with a sophisticated brown interior, this Coupe DeVille has the unmistakable presence of a classic Cadillac. The automatic transmission adds effortless convenience, making this luxury coupe an excellent choice for cruising and enjoying the open road. The odometer shows 94,516 miles, and the vehicle is listed under stock number MM1345C. The 1951 Cadillac Coupe DeVille is more than just transportation. It represents a pivotal era in Cadillac design, when dramatic styling, generous proportions, and unmistakable road presence defined American luxury. Look at the long body, the elegant lines, and the commanding profile. This is the kind of automobile that doesn't disappear into traffic. It owns the road. Inside, the brown interior provides a warm contrast to the vibrant yellow exterior, creating a classic combination that feels unmistakably vintage. Imagine pulling up to a classic car gathering in this Cadillac. The bold color catches the eye, the elegant body draws people closer, and the iconic Cadillac name completes the experience. At $38,496, this 1951 Cadillac Coupe DeVille offers the opportunity to own a genuine symbol of American automotive luxury. If you're searching for a classic Cadillac with distinctive styling, strong visual presence, and authentic 1950s character, this Coupe DeVille deserves your attention. 1951 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Bold color, timeless luxury, and classic American prestige ready for its next chapter.
Number 18.
1952 Pontiac Chieftain. Price $32,990. Location Ham Lake, Minnesota. Step into the bold new era of American motoring with this striking 1952 Pontiac Chieftain. Priced at $32,990 and located in Ham Lake, Minnesota, this classic Pontiac delivers the unmistakable style and presence that defined early 1950s American automobiles. Finished in a beautiful blue exterior with a crisp white interior, this Chieftain offers a color combination that immediately catches the eye. The automatic transmission adds convenience, making this Pontiac an excellent choice for relaxed cruising and classic car events. The odometer shows just 10,597 miles, adding significant interest to an already distinctive automobile. The Chieftain name represents an important chapter in Pontiac history, and this 1952 model captures the bold design philosophy of the early 1950s. The sweeping body lines, dramatic front end, and generous proportions give this Pontiac a road presence that modern cars simply cannot reproduce. Inside, the white interior creates a bright, clean contrast against the blue exterior, giving the cabin an unmistakable vintage character. Imagine pulling into a classic car gathering behind the wheel of this Chieftain. People notice the color, they notice the styling, and then they realize they're looking at a genuine piece of early 1950s American history. At $32,990, this 1952 Pontiac Chieftain offers collectors and enthusiasts an opportunity to own something distinctive, stylish, and full of character. If you're looking for an early 1950s American classic with bold design, low displayed mileage, and timeless Pontiac personality, this Chieftain deserves a serious look. 1952 Pontiac Chieftain. Bold American styling, beautiful colors, and classic Pontiac character ready for its next owner.
Number 19.
1953 Packard Clipper Sportster Tribute. Price $26,995. Location Fort Worth. Here's a classic with a distinctive story, the 1953 Packard Clipper Sportster Tribute. Priced at $26,995 and located in Fort Worth, this Packard combines iconic early 1950s American styling with the character of a true vintage cruiser. Under the hood is a 288 cubic inch inline-8 engine, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission featuring electric overdrive. That combination delivers an authentic driving experience with the added advantage of overdrive for more relaxed cruising. The odometer shows 34,366 miles, although total mileage is listed as unknown. The Clipper name carries a special place in Packard history, representing an era when American luxury cars were defined by elegant proportions, distinctive design, and impressive engineering. And this Sportster tribute takes that classic Packard character and gives it a unique personality. Imagine cruising down the road in this Packard, shifting through the 3-speed manual transmission and engaging electric overdrive as you settle into the open highway. This isn't just another vintage automobile. It's a tribute to an important chapter in American automotive history, with a presence and personality that make classic Packard so appealing. At $26,995, this 1953 Packard Clipper Sportster Tribute offers collectors and enthusiasts a chance to own something different. Something with genuine pre-muscle era American character and unmistakable Packard heritage. If you're searching for a classic that stands apart from the usual Ford, Chevrolet, or Cadillac, this Packard deserves your attention. 1953 Packard Clipper Sportster Tribute. Inline 8 power, manual overdrive, distinctive styling, and classic Packard character ready for its next chapter.
Number 20.
1954 Chevrolet Bel Air. Price $35,000. Location Wichita, Kansas. Meet a legendary American classic with a modern attitude. The 1954 Chevrolet Bel Air. Priced at $35,000 and located in Wichita, Kansas, this Bel Air combines iconic 1950s styling with a serious list of performance and comfort upgrades. Finished in a beautiful winter mint green exterior with a clean white interior, this Chevrolet immediately commands attention. Under the hood is a replacement V8 engine that is running, paired with an automatic transmission. The engine has also been bored for additional performance, while electronic ignition adds modern reliability. Behind the wheel, this Bel Air is equipped with power steering, power brakes, a tilt steering wheel, and aftermarket wheels, making it much more enjoyable to drive than a completely stock classic. Inside, you'll find custom bucket seats, vinyl upholstery, air conditioning, AM/FM radio, a CD player, and a custom stereo system. The odometer shows just 4,060 miles, although the history of those miles should be considered carefully. The exterior has also been customized, including shaved details that give the car a cleaner, more streamlined appearance. This is the kind of Bel Air that blends the best of two worlds. Unmistakable 1950s Chevrolet design with modernized performance, comfort, and attitude. Imagine pulling into a cruise night in this winter mint green beauty. The color catches your eye. The classic Bel Air shape draws you closer. Then the V8, custom interior, and modern upgrades tell you this isn't an ordinary vintage Chevrolet. At $35,000, this 1954 Chevrolet Bel Air offers serious style, upgraded drivability, and the unmistakable presence of one of America's most recognizable classic cars. If you want a Bel Air that's built to be driven, enjoyed, and noticed, this one deserves a serious look. 1954 Chevrolet Bel Air. Iconic design, V8 power, modern upgrades, and classic American attitude.